witnessing the achievements of mankind in the field of renewable energy and advanced technologies intended for the development of a green economy. EXPO Day 38. 74-year-old Avilday Shaykhov reached the EXPO from Almaty to Astana hitchhiking. In his hands, he held a sign "To Astana to the EXPO," and there were plenty of people willing to bring Avilday Ata. It was even difficult for me to make a choice between cars, the traveler admits. The EXPO is the work of many people, and this should be told to everyone, the Almaty guest believes. With honors in the villages that I passed, everybody wanted to take a picture with me. They probably were surprised with my sports physical form and to my sound health. In the past, Avilday Shaykhov was an employee of the National Security Service and even met high-ranking foreign delegations. Therefore, he understands how important it is to show the country's achievements at the international level. The employees have no difficulties but a task, he says. That is why our hero fulfills the goals set before him. In this trip, the goal was to popularize the exhibition Astana Expo. All magic is in science. In the energy laboratory of one of the pavilions at the Expo, children and adults can find out what the polymer is, what strength it has in wind currents, how current flows, and much more. A mad scientist conducts scientific experiments in a playful form to induce the younger generation to interest in science and knowledge.
Kids love chemistry. Okay, they want to see some visual experiment, like if we mix two things together, then they will see the reaction. Yeah, so one of the best actually experiment is about dry ice, wherein we put hot water and they will see the smoke, so they love that one.
Indeed, the reaction of the so-called dry ice does not leave unattended adults. If we say it in the language of chemistry, then in fact this ice is a solid form of carbon dioxide. In addition to water, the scientist adds liquid soap to the ice, so we can get not just vapors, and even soap bubbles. In the world, there are coastal forests that protect the inhabitants of the islands and the mainland from the storm. In addition, they have the properties to absorb salts from water, thereby purifying it. These are mangroves. You can find it in such a flora in the pavilion of Malaysia.
Malaysia is the fourth most forested country amongst the emerging markets. So the most forested country in the world now, as indicated by the World Bank statistics, is Finland, followed by Sweden, Japan, and number 4 is Malaysia.
Malaysia has undertaken the responsibility to preserve these forests. And if we talk about the energy of the future in this country, hydroelectric stations are one of the main sources of electricity. The potential of this sector is estimated at 123,000 gigawatt-hours per year. Another area that is actively developing is energy from biomass. Such basic agricultural waste as fruit bunches, palm waste, dung of domestic animals and birds can give the energy sector another 1,000 megawatts.
We would like to share with visitors what we are doing, in particular the solar energy. In the old days, we used to have hybrids, solar and diesel for off-grid generation to provide electricity to rural areas.
And what about cultural program? In the Pavilion of Malaysia handicrafts, national costumes and musical performances are also presented to guests. At Expo, this is already a traditional business card of Asian countries.